She had an issue of blood for 12 long years. Her brook dried up, but it just happened that Jesus was passing by. And while Jesus passed by, she said, I gotta reach out and touch him. Every time the Lord passes by, reach out, touch the hem of his garment, reach out and give him a praise. Reach out. Hallelujah. Her brook had dried up, but she said to herself, if I can just touch the hem of his garment, you know that the hem of the garment had to be down low on top of the sandals, and so there was a crowd, and in order to touch the hem of his garment, she had to stoop down and get low. You too high, you trying to touch God, but you're too high-minded. If you want to touch God, come down out of your sycamore tree of pride and get down low and touch the hem of his garment. She got down low, and the more lower you get down, when you worship him, he's gonna come in. When you love him, he's gonna come in. When you prostrate yourself, when you pray, he's gonna come in. When you call on the Lord, he'll answer prayer. Yeah!
Praise the Lord, everybody! Come on, put your hands together.
Holy Spirit, you are welcome. Come on in, take a seat, inhabit our praise, God of Zion, Judah's Lion. We acknowledge your presence, oh Lord. Holy Spirit,
You are welcome.
you are welcome.
Come on in, take a seat. Hey, oh yeah. God of Zion, Judah's Lion.
Acknowledge your presence, oh Lord.
Friends of mine, I'm Pastor Milton R. Hawkins, pastor of Temple of Deliverance, Church of God in Christ, the cathedral of the Bountiful Blessings Ministry. I am so delighted to be able to come into your homes and different places where we can share the gospel of Jesus Christ with you. We are experiencing a tremendous time in the Lord at this church. God is just blessing us tremendously, and you need to be a part of it. We meet together each Sunday morning at 7:45 and 11 o'clock at 369 G.E. Patterson Avenue. We also meet on Sunday nights at 7 o'clock p.m. and Tuesday nights at 7 o'clock p.m. at the White and Gold Historic Building. I want you to come and be with us even today. You still have time to make the 11 o'clock service. You will be tremendously blessed. The ministry of music is great, and the word will come across and meet your every need. Today's telecast will speak to you concerning when things go wrong in your life, when your brook dries up, when you have not enough money to make ends meet, when you're wondering how are you going to make it. When your brook dries up, expect a miracle. Sometimes you just have to wait until God will respond to your cry, but when your brook dries up, expect a miracle. God bless you. Let's go into the telecast. I want to share with you for a few moments this theme, when your brook dries up, expect a miracle. Why don't you tell somebody next to you that? When your brook dries up, expect a miracle. It would be nice if things would always go our way.
if we didn't have any problems, if life was at ease, it would be nice, but it's not feasible. And tell somebody it's not going to happen. You really are living a fantasy if you think that everything is going to turn out in your favor, because you're going to have some difficulties in this life. We hear now in society that jobs are hard to come by, and the economy at best is bleak. There are systems in place that are designed to keep the rich wealthy and the poor destitute. And if there ever was a great divide, we are certainly the generation who are witnesses of that great divide at an unusual, alarming rate. My brothers and sisters, too many people see themselves through the eyes of others. Oh, I could stay on this point for a long time. They assume the role, the lifestyle that people assign to them and accept the value that others place on them. Now, it's dangerous when you see yourself through the eyes of other folks, because other folks will flatter you to get next to you. Other folks will tell you what you want to hear. Other folks will tell you, you know you can do it. God has equipped you, but God doesn't equip everybody for everything. You try to operate in an area, in a calling that's not your territory, you're going to soon have shipwreck and disaster. Ahab was a wicked fella. He's a childish man that brooded for days when he was unable to get his way. Do you know anybody like that? Pout, got the lip poked out because they can't get their way. He pouted and couldn't get his way. Matter of fact, he was under the finger of Jezebel. I dislike any man under the finger of anyone. You can't go to the grocery store unless your wife say it's okay. You can't even go out and buy an ice cream cone unless you get permission.